नमस्कार दोस्तों, आप देख रहे हैं सरल न्यूज, भारत का सबसे सर्वाधिक खबरों वाला चैनल जो आपको देता है देश विदेश की सच्ची खबरें सबसे पहले सरल न्यूज पर मिलती हैं। आइए आगे बढ़ते हैं आज की मुख्य खबर की ओर।
AI plus smartphone powered by NxtQuantum OS. While it's been a decade for someone to rewrite the playbook, specifically in India, let's call Madhav on stage to reveal further.
Thank you very much. A very warm welcome, a very good afternoon. Very warm welcome again to all my friends, my partners, my media friends, and all the people who believe me today for what we are here for. For one and only one vision, and that is how we can democratize this particular journey. Yes, we begin with one and only one vision, to make tech more accessible. What does accessibility mean to me? It is accessible to masses. To not just make an affordable brand, but to make everything which is technology what has to offer, which has to be accessible to everyone. Hence we formed three fundamental pillars before making this decision and making this brand, which was privacy, transparency and democratization. What does this three fundamental pillars mean to us? Which means that probably how can we have a device in your hand which can also make sure that you are having all your data which are private, the data which is being shared to the consumers or to the app developers or to the hardware is being transparent to you, and how the hardware can be accessible or more accessible to you. That is the journey which we want to democratize. And this was our vision which became our purpose. While we all know that most of the apps, all the smartphone apps prioritize tracking because they are selling your data, because they are free apps and they are selling your data and all rather than protecting you. So today we are here. We believe that one thing which was very instrumental for us is this journey cannot be possible only by developing the hardware. It also has to be accomplished by having a software along with it. Hence we have developed NxtQuantum OS, which is based on Android operating software. Let me start with the first principle, which was about transparency. At NxtQuantum, we believe that your data is not a product. It's protected, encrypted, and should be entirely under your control. There has been a lot of debate internally and around the world, and I'm sure you have asked this question as well. What is more important, convenience or security? And if I ask you guys this question, what is more important for you guys? Convenience or security? Nobody will even think about security because convenience is something which nobody would like to compromise around. Hence, what we thought is that without compromising convenience, how can we ensure the security part aspect is also been inbuilt in the devices? So I'm pleased to introduce you our first feature for the transparency, which is NxtQuantum OS based on Android 15, known as Next Privacy Dashboard. This is a dashboard which we have designed specifically for the users, where you will have an access of all your data and how your apps is been tracking your data. You will be knowing if certain apps are tracking your data through your voice, your location, or is through your phone calls, your messages, your records. Everything would be on your dashboard. What does that mean? It lets you make an informed decision, instantly manage app permissions, track data, access and safeguard your personal information with just one tap access without compromising your user experience. Again, I am saying without compromising user experience. So to educate people about this and the convenience and the privacy, which are equally important for us, we are building a vibrant developer community around NxtQuantum OS to drive local innovation and collaboration. This will require a significant amount of youth activation and learning. Hence today, if you see, with the help of the small community, we have come up with a lot of feedbacks and powerful innovations. Hence we call this is the NxtQuantum community built by us for all of us. And what does that mean? Powerful innovation will only arise if people from diverse backgrounds come together. We have always believed in diversity. The NxtQuantum community encompasses our app, website and the Play Store apps, all part of this particular movement. And if you see particularly, these are the apps which are developed through the feedback of the community. Our contributors are integral to the NxtQuantum's DNA. The wallpaper we created are showcased prominently on our smartphones with contributors receiving proper credits. In fact, we'll be going an extra mile to ensure that the developers or the creators, they monetize this over a period of time from our app store. This reflects the spirit of design in India, empowering everyone to shape the devices they use. Hence, I invite all the developers to be a creator, be a builder, be a voice for change. Yes, at NxtQuantum, we implement, celebrate, and want to grow together. So stay tuned for next Play Store app as well. It's a curated app ecosystem, which is prioritizing privacy, performance, and Indian relevance. Trust is not just about accountability, but it's also about empowerment, and empowerment from day one and beyond. Moving again to the second highlight of our NxtQuantum OS, which is the Next Move app. The Next Move app is your intelligent companion that will help you to onboard your new devices with just one single click. Next Move app enables to customize the data according to your preferences and transfers your data seamlessly to new devices effortlessly. Again, the next few highlights which I'm going to say is NxtQuantum Play Store, and this is specifically for the developers, where we are trying to create a community where they can discover a safer, more innovative, more personalized world of apps. With the NxtQuantum Play Store app, curated for your taste, secure for your peace of mind, and enriched with exclusively local relevant experiences. The list is never ending, but yes, we have also got a dedicated Next space. And what does this mean to you? Yes, what you get is experience the freedom without the compromises. What does this mean? Which is Next space is your personal ultra secure vault, designed exclusively for the NxtQuantum users. It offers a seamless encrypted sanctuary where you can safely store your photographs, your documents, and the private files which are only and only accessible to you. This intuitive controls and real-time privacy protection folder lock also ensures that your most personal data stays always private and is always with you. While we spoke about the first principle, which was transparency, these are the few of the initiatives, but there will be a hell lot of initiatives we'll be taking going forward. Based on the second fundamental pillar which we designed was the privacy. Let's talk about our second principle, which is privacy. With a fresh perspective, we asked, what are the customer main pain points? We figured out that the trust is the most critical factor. How do you trust a particular device? How do you function with the device? Because your device is your more closer than your friend who's sitting next to you. How can that device you can trust more than your friend? That is something what we were focusing on. Hence, we wanted to build something which is convenient, smart, sovereign, and truly yours. That's why we built NxtQuantum OS on Android 15, prioritizing openness and your privacy. No unnecessary telemetry, no sneaky apps, absolutely no tracking, no bloatwares, and nothing tracking without your consent. Our zero trust security model ensures only authorized access, and you can monitor everything. While we understand the DPDP Act is designed to protect the consumer data, however, it has been implemented but yet to be implemented in the smartphone industry. We believe that the industry must also participate in this initiative. However, the challenge is that the 80% of the brands in India typically wait for the regulations to compel them to act. Yes, there is a lack of self-initiative and respect for the governance among these companies. So we want to be among the first few to push this act even on the smartphones. We have taken the first initiative in the industry which ensures your data
the ambit of the country, so it's right off the bat certified for all sorts of usages within the country, government, Métis, completely built in India and also served to all of you from a back end that is all India based, which is very, very, very important here. It's a big important call out. On top of it, we've got Gemini integrated in a very fine manner. So everything that you see in terms of artificial intelligence stacks inside the phone and all the goodness that Madhav just spoke about actually runs off in a sovereign manner within the boundaries of the country, and it's all made available to this particular product. So you don't need to second guess on privacy, you don't need to second guess some security. All of that is completely built in and compliant from all perspectives. That's like a big one. So this is an exciting turn of events, right? Building something in India, absolutely state of the art, and then bringing all of that together to serve India, which is one of the most vibrant markets in the world. Having said that, this is not something that happened in an unplanned manner. This is part of what Google does in the country, right? It's not another just a co-innovation exercise, it's a deep partnership embedded around certain strategic imperatives. And then it's also sharing of ideas, sharing of engineering capability that actually work with the NxtQuantum team and make sure that we have put all of that together in a meaningful manner around the product. Now, what else do we do in the country? And I want to spend a minute on this, right? Why is this so aligned to what Google does in the country? So we are pivoted on multiple strategic pillars in the country, and some of them I want plus. Thank you so much for listening.
Stating. Hence, we have developed an ecosystem of service centers. We have created a human-centered support system, trained professionals within over 280 Indian cities, offering remote diagnostics and real-time updates. Yes, services are across length and breadth. You can expect to get AI Plus serviced at all these service centers across India, which would be available. The details will be available on our websites. And now for the moment we have been waiting for. So let's talk about the AI Plus smartphones. Any guesses how many devices we are launching today?
2 devices.
No, probably 4. 4 or 3.
2 devices.
I think you only participate when I give the giveaways, right? So I think the most important thing, no, we'll be launching 4 devices today. Yes, we are not launching 2 but 4 devices, 2 smartphones and 2 from the ecosystem devices. While happy to announce today that we are launching 2 series, which is Pulse and Nova 5G, both available in 5 different colors. 5 beautiful colors, which is pink, green, blue, purple, and black. You can see the design, uncompromised, glass finish, and extremely sharp. Extremely, you can say it's worth to hold it. Why should we compromise at any single price point or design? Why should we compromise on colors at a particular price point? Why should we compromise, like what Smriti said, a particular price point on performance also? So all this AI Pulse is built for your everyday performances. Yes, with AI Plus Nova 5G, the second device engineered for a high speed, high intensity use. But yes, they are high performance, very honest pricing. I've heard honest pricing back in 2017 also. But yes, I'm starting it again. Hardware and software which is put together. I'm trying to give you the best of the device which is at that particular price point. Launching the first device which is Pulse, which will be having T615, best Antutu score at that price point, which is going to be 262K. And first and foremost, no bloatwares, and a community for the developers to come across and contribute towards this particular thing. Well, I didn't want to compromise on any of the specs and prices. Hence, we'll go also on one thing which was extremely important, is the storage. So both of the devices, which is Pulse and Nova 5G, let me start with Pulse. Pulse will come with 2 RAM-ROM options. One is starting with 464 and 6128, while Nova will start from 6 GB, 128 and 8128. Again, it's going to be the first time in this particular price point somebody would have given a complete device like this. Reiterating again, a 50 megapixel dual AI camera, 5000 mAh battery, fast charging support for this industry. Retailers have built the smartphone movement in India. Yes, one customer, one conversation at a time. So with AI Plus, we are giving them more than a product. We are giving them a platform. We have invited more than 12,000 retailers, from across India to join our network. We are launching direct to retail program. What does that mean? So retailers can buy directly and straight from our website very soon, which will be no middlemen, faster fulfillment, better margins. And yes, you can see the excitement already rolling out in India. There have been more than about 1,000 videos shared by the retailers showing their excitement across the AI Plus as a brand. And I am extremely thankful and supportive for the support which they have given to us. And yes, the bulk orders will also come with full 18% GST benefit. It's a new way to partner with the people who have always made the difference. I have spoken enough today, but what's next? Any guesses? But because we are building a sovereign ecosystem, means thinking beyond one device. It means thinking about every moment in your day. How can you move, connect, learn, and take care of yourself? We are introducing two categories today, which is watch and earbuds. Technically, yes, we are launching two categories. Because I've always believed in connected ecosystem. But why should I launch two products? Why both of them cannot be one? We designed it in India, patented it in India, built it in India. We are making it more convenient for our customers. And what's more is we are combining two products into one category. Our ecosystem will be named as AI Power. And that is where we'll be putting our entire ecosystem co-branding into it with AI Plus. While AI Plus will be our smartphones, AI Power will be powering our AI Plus ecosystem. Yes, speaking about the ecosystem, I'm excited to share a preview of our wearables. And I'm proud to say that we have filed the utility patent for this innovation. It's been my goal to beat this particular thing for the launch of a product to shape the blueprint for what Indian innovation should be called upon, which is smart, secure, and built to serve. Hence, this is the design which we have designed in India, patented in India, and we are proud to showcase that this is the product which was supposed to be developed in India. It features 1.43-inch round HD display on wrist, long charge battery life, heart rate monitoring, built-in music player with 4 GB of flash storage, and even call and message alerts. It's called features which are real-time translation, face-to-face interpretation, and a built-in ChatGPT for life, with your AI assistant always by your side. Yes, it has got multiple other features which any other normal smartwatch will have it, which the one which I'm wearing it, but it is one of the most convenient and practical device which I believe it is that you do not have to carry two devices. Now you can carry one device and you can still experience the buds along with the watch. And yes, this is something which we believe in it. This is just like AI Plus is designed with privacy first, architecture and intelligent performance at its core. This will be coming soon in August, but probably will be more expensive than the phones. Yes, phones, wearables, secure storage, developer ecosystem, building India together, connecting India together, making it democratized, having the similar thought process people in one room. That is
scale and security. This is built for everyday enablers, the students, the workers, the homemakers, and the dreamers alike who keep moving India forward. This is a product that I would proudly say is made in India, made for India, and ready for the world. This is not just a marketing line. And the more we work with Madhav, we realize that this is the ethos of the brand. And that's what's been super impressive. This product has been built here, engineered here, and you saw that. And this is designed around India's languages. The more AI grows, we need to think about the role of Indian languages in AI. And that is where I believe AI Plus can come in and make a significant change. Because this is going to be built around Indian languages, needs, behaviors, and values. It's a smartphone that puts data privacy and control in the hands of the user. As you saw, all of those dashboards were super impressive, and I don't think there is any other brand that gives us this kind of a control on our own data. I believe, would help people move from feature phones to smartphones, from 2G to 4G to 5G, and without a financial strain. But a great product isn't just enough, is it? Distribution matters. Access matters. Trust matters. And that's where Flipkart comes in. Because Flipkart isn't just a platform, it's an ecosystem with scale, credibility, and a deep-rooted understanding of Indian consumers that is completely unmatched. Few platforms understand the nuances of Indian consumption the way Flipkart does, which is where we come in. We are an organization that has built one of the most trusted digital ecosystems in India, covering all regions, from metros to the remotest corners of the country. What Flipkart brings to the table is not just reach, we bring relevance. We bring logistics that can deliver tech to the doorstep of millions of consumers.
आई थिंक ज़रूरत था। हमारे यहाँ पे 150 मिलियन स्मार्टफोन बिकते हैं साल के अंदर। 5 लाख करोड़ की मार्केट है। एक हार्डली एका दुक्का स्मार्टफोन है जो इंडिया के बनते हैं और जिसका वैल्यू शेयर भी इंडिया में 1 या 2% के नीचे है। ये हमारे लिए एक शर्मिंदगी वाली भी बात है और मेरे लिए एक प्राउड मोमेंट भी है कि मैं कुछ कंट्रीब्यूट करना चाहता हूँ इंडिया के लिए। मैंने एक चीज़ देखा है कि अगर ब्रांड इंडिया का होगा तो इकोसिस्टम इंडिया में आने के लिए ज़्यादा फास्ट हो सकता है। ये इम्पोर्टेंट कदम था मेरे लिए कि ये सोचना कि हाउ कैन आई मेक श्योर कि प्रॉब्ली ट्रांसपेरेंट प्राइसिंग हो, ऑनेस्ट प्राइसिंग के साथ हम लोग काम कर सकें। आई थिंक दैट वाज द रीज़न वी स्टार्टेड द जर्नी ऑफ एयरप्लस। और एआई का रीज़न एक ही था कि आज हर चीज़ एआई एक मार्केटिंग जार्गन बन चुका है, पर आपके फ़ोन में ह्यूमन इंटरवेंशन के साथ में अप्लाइड इंटेलिजेंस कैसे हो, आई थिंक दैट वाज द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग। एट द सेम टाइम आपको ये भी देखना ज़रूरी है कि आपका ये जो कन्वेंशन है, कन्वेंशनल फ़ोन के साथ में अनकॉम्प्रोमाइज्ड फ़ोन रहे, दैट वाज द होल आइडिया। सो ये कम्प्लीटली नॉन कॉम्प्रोमाइज्ड, ऑनेस्ट प्राइसिंग, नो रॉयल्टी पेमेंट्स, इंडिया का पैसा इंडिया में रहेगा, बाहर जाएगा ही नहीं। नहीं, ये था आज देखे जाए तो एक फुल फ्लेजेड 1 TB स्टोरेज वाले फ़ोन का मैंने 4,000 4,500 फ़ोन रुपये में लॉन्च कर दिए। कंज्यूमर्स को आप एक चीज़ समझिए कि मोर देन 1 बिलियन लोग हैं जिसका अभी तक डिजिटल डिवाइड है और अभी और 3-4 साल में 1 बिलियन कंज्यूमर्स हो गए, विच वुड बी अराउंड 400-500 मिलियन स्मार्टफोन यूजर्स और ऐड हो गए। 400 मिलियन फीचर फ़ोन यूजर्स है। आज के इनके बीच में अगर हम देखा है तो बहुत बड़ा इंडिया में डिजिटल डिवाइड है। इनके लिए एक अफोर्डेबल डिवाइसेस होना और एक कंप्लीट डिवाइस होना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है।
जो इस समय आपकी जो डिवाइस लॉन्च हुई है, ये 4,500 से स्टार्टिंग हुई है और 10 लाख तक पहुंच गई, जो कि अपने आप में एक रिकॉर्ड हुआ, क्योंकि अब तक देखा जाए स्मार्टफोन ने इन पिक्चर्स के अंदर इस रेट में कोई भी फोन मार्केट में नहीं है। तो इसे कैसे देखा जाएगा, इंडियन मार्केट में कितना धमाका होगा?
आप सिंपल समझिए कि इंडिया का पैसा इंडिया में, रॉयल्टी पेमेंट्स नहीं है कोई, तो आपको सारा बेनिफिट कंज्यूमर को पास ऑन हो रहा है। अगर आपका फ़ोन डिज़ाइन इंडिया में होता है, अगर आपका फ़ोन पूरा स्ट्रक्चर इंडिया में होता है, बेस्ट ऑफ द डिज़ाइन विद बेस्ट ऑफ द क्वालिटी, मैं वही सबको बताना चाहता कि इंडिया में भी डिज़ाइंस पॉसिबल है। इंडिया में भी अगर आज हम लोग ये मैन्युफैक्चर करें तो वो क्वालिटी पॉसिबल है, एंड दैट इज़ व्हाट वी हैव फिगर्ड इट आउट। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
अब तक के लिए बस इतना ही। फिर मिलते हैं एक ऐसी ही बड़ी खबर के साथ। तब तक के लिए नमस्कार और देखते रहिए सरल न्यूज। सरल न्यूज में बने रहने के लिए हमारे चैनल को फॉलो करें और लाइक करें, सब्सक्राइब करें, बेल आइकन दबाना ना भूलें। अगर आप हमें फेसबुक, ट्विटर या इंस्टा के माध्यम से देख रहे हैं तो हमें फॉलो करें, कमेंट करना ना भूलें। धन्यवाद।